Right, we're back for turn 49 of Hell in the Hedgerows. We've still got this kind of bit of fighting going on inside the village. We know that Jen has got a Vickers and is probably moving troops up through this bunch of houses here where he can put fire down the line of the river. So we're going to see if the flak gun here with the quad 20 mils is going to be able to do the nasty on them. May also get some 75s dropping down here, which would be quite handy. Then on the right here, we're trying to push up this this road here. There are a few Tommies down here. We can just see one of them there, sticking his head out. But mainly, I think there's a Vickers, another Vickers, or some Bren team, something like that, up in this Bocage line here, which isn't quite obscured by the smoke. And they've just at the end of the turn knocked out somebody down there. So we've got 42 there, and 42 with the sustained fire mode. On the tripod there, they're going to be shooting up that hedgerow there. See if we can't get some suppressive fire down. The Panther's going to be shuffling up a little bit, so hopefully it will have it might be able to join in suppressing up here. B, it might be able to get a better eye on the Tommies down there. And that is about all we're expecting. Or that's what we're really looking out for. We might get some kind of horrendous surprise. So we're just going to press go, see what we get. So yeah, there goes the 20 mil. Just getting their eye in. Yeah, that's doing nasty things to that building. Lots of Tommies there, lots of Tommies in the village. It looks like we aren't doing too badly down here. Casualty down there. And yeah, that's the FO corking to the guns, so they're going to be starting to call in. Yeah, that's the confirmation from the guns. Lots of 42 fire going off here, which is nice. Cool. So that didn't look like it went excessively badly, or even that badly at all. Let's check what we got. How are things going for this team here is the real question. So we told them to do the evade thing, didn't we? So off they go, running down there. I think they get to a point down here when they stop and they start 42ing. Look at them go, it's like the Three Amigos. They need some theme music or something. Yeah, Tommies have started shooting up at them, and they're putting some fire back. They're heavily suppressed. But that's the awesome thing about that evade tool, or evade little quick button. It lets you do things that you shouldn't be able to, like run through enemy fire. So, yeah, they've got there and they've stopped. That was a pretty snazzy dive, actually. Yeah, let's push that again. Down we go, yeah. Put the fire out. That's a bit of fire from the Panther there. That effing tree in the way. Ooh, we got a spot up here. What have we got? That's a 2-inch mortar. Where's that? Oh, they're running away. Yeah, we'll take some of that. You can run away all day. That's good. Cross-country exercise. That's a previously dead pixie trouble. And yeah, those guys are legging it down there now, leaving the MG gunner who's crawling along for some reason. And just at the end here, it looks like we might have gotten that fire superiority over the Tommies down here. It looks like they're falling back. Yeah, there they are. Excellent. We need to start bum rushing infantry down here now. But that's cool. That came off pretty well. Let's see, what are those? It's a Bren gun shuffling up here. But like I say, I want to keep these guys over here busy with these guys up here. I'll shuffle you back up. Just so that they can't put fire down the road down here. Like that enfilade fire. If my guys have to run across the road, then they could be having a bad day. But yeah, let's do a quick run through of... Yeah, I think we're pretty good there. Let's just check this huge blob of Tommies over here. Wow! Okay, so we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like 5+ down there. There's always more than you can see. But there are plenty of them. I really want to mortar that area right now. Once again, I feel like I should have more artillery. Where can they go from there? There's not a ford for a while, so we could end up with them being trapped down here in this corner, which would be great. That would be pretty damn good. Especially if we can get a Panther down there, we can just crush them with direct fire. It certainly looks like we've driven them off now, which is good. So I'm going to save the best till last. Let's just real quick check this left flank, see if we get anything. Yeah, it's just these two teams moving a little bit because they were spotted. Yeah, the Achilles is still eyeballing the wood line up there, and this Sherman hasn't been recrewed. Cool. Right, let's check the village. Yeah, there's that 20mm fire. Yeah, Sten gun going off here. Jen is potentially just going to be keeping throwing men into the village, just like feeding them in, using them to grind me down. Yeah, more 20mm fire. It's probably ruined his day. And, yeah, we're moving up into this house and see what these guys can see. Oh yeah, there we go. Surprise! We might have got the, was that the Sten gunner? No. But yeah, plenty of fire going out there. Super Tommy there, rifle and a Piat. Is he going to make it to the end of the road? Ooh, cliffhanger. It's always worth medicing your troops because they pick stuff up. Let's see, what have we... yeah, we've basically blown out the front of this building. So that should have done something nasty to the that Vickers team in there. Oh, aren't they awesome? Like I say, it would be interesting to get one up here somewhere. Get one closer to the village, but I don't think that's going to happen. How is this one here doing? Because we were going to see if we couldn't destroy some of the buildings back this way as well. Weren't we? Yeah. But overall, I think it's just... We did get a casualty or two in here, didn't we? No? Because they're all dead. So not really. But yeah, definitely putting the pressure on in the village there. That's what we like to see. So we'll just do a quick trends. Have we missed anything? I don't think so. Cool. So let's we'll bring up that MG team and stash him in one of these buildings, perhaps. Or ideally in this one. Think of it, you know, if they can cover down that way. But yeah, we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves here. You're expendable. You can run across there, and we'll have a look inside this house. Probably going to get shot doing that, but we'll see. These guys we could do with moving up a little bit further. Just there. It will, if they're there, they're going to be vulnerable to enfilade fire from this building here, but that team should be able to sort that problem out, he says optimistically. And we'll just, can you apparently can't see anything. Oh, there's a hole in the fence. Oh. The hole in the hedgerow there. That brings us, yes, options o'clock. So if we can't stuff you guys on there. Where's the hole? There's the hole. You need to come forward so you can shoot things down here for me. Specifically that building there. And they were doing good work. And we'll try moving you guys up a bit again. Move on to that house there. The only thing I'm worried with that is if the 20mm rounds start impacting on the tree. You know, like on one of these trees here. Because that would obviously be you know, uncomfortable for these guys. They'd probably get annihilated. But I want to blow in like on this house. I want to destroy the front of it so it's not really very effective cover. Okay, and 2 squad, that's 1 squad. I'll start moving you up as well. Yeah, we're not looking too shabby here, he says, before everything goes disastrously wrong. You guys need to absolutely leg it down here. And so do you. Yes, you're knackered, but things are going to be a lot worse for you if you stay there. I'll start you jogging up. Like I say, this is potentially rather risky. You can always change these orders later on. It's potentially quite risky because, you know, all kinds of nasty things might happen, but it's just the risks that we got to take, basically, to get bodies down there. I'm not a fan of doing this, but we've got to do something. Can't. Yeah, let's see if we can't target light that corner there with the Panther, and then target light somewhere else with the other MGs. In fact, let's keep that MG over on that side and get the HMG to do more central if we can. Yeah. And you're putting some fire out down there, that's what we like. We like that. More fire is good for everybody. Once we've got a decent number of bodies down here, what we'll do is set up, you know, a bit of a base of fire, and then see if we can't push across. Which we have got a bit of ground to play with, but I am expecting there to be Tommies like here, a bit closer, ready to shoot everything up. Unless potentially we could, this is very potentially, move up, you know, attack across here to seize the rail objective. But I'm really expecting to be a lot of Tommies in that area, so I wouldn't say that was a good plan, personally. Then, you are almost in position. I was under the impression that you could see more stuff from there. I think they can't because of the angle, perhaps. Boom. Can destroy like one of those buildings over there, maybe. The problem is the angle with the Bocage. Oh. But it worked so well a minute ago, or in the turn when I was giving out all those orders. Here we can certainly put some fire down in that kind of area. I wonder what one of these does to a Sherman. Probably less than I would like. The other question would be, can we bum rush it into this front hedgerow here, where, you know, we can basically stick it wherever we like? Can we do that without it getting shot? Probably not. Is it worth trying? Probably not. Are we going to try it? Probably. But we could bring it in. Because I'm not really fussed about these buildings here. I don't really particularly intend to clear the whole village. I just need to make sure that this side is clear and this side is clear, so I can get into the rail bridge. So well, let's reverse it up and we'll see what it can see. We might be able to... There is a Sherman down there somewhere. Yes, there it is. Is that a Firefly? I'm interested to see what a Firefly does when it gets hit by... So it'd be firing kind of down that way. I don't know. If nothing else, we might be able to destroy the church, like I say. That's the one with the least ammo. Yeah. Let's move you up and start trying to put some... if we can, trying to put some mortar fire. Let's not do that hapless idiot. What I really want is to put some mortar fire in that corner, because for obvious reasons it's full of Tommies and I want them to be kind of squished. But I'm not even sure we can get decent line of sight in there from anywhere safe to do it, so yeah, maybe not. Still got a big, you know, what, 2 platoons? Yeah, we've got 2 platoons and 2 HMG teams just stashed away there. That platoon there, that's not really doing anything. This platoon also. So, you know, we are actually in a pretty solid position. Let's move this. See if we can't move this mortar team up. So what? We'll be able to mortar the church a little bit. I'm not going to see the bridge from there though, but probably better that they're up front, because I don't think they're going to be that effective down here, are they? So let's bring them down here. You are a mortar ammo bearer. So, you know, at least they're moving in that direction and we'll have options with them. And the flak truck is standing by. Yeah, we've got the fire going out there, haven't we? And these guys are in position to cover this kind of... Well, not really, but whatever. These guys definitely can. Let's start moving you up a little bit, maybe. Yeah. Oh, we've got a ford here, so we could actually cross over the river. Yeah, didn't even see that. How smart that would be with those Tommies up there is questionable. In fact, if we could do that, we might be worth hanging off with those guys, so they don't get 20 mil by accident. So yeah, we are not looking too shabby here. Let's press go. Well, we're punished for being so optimistic.